Hello, welcome to another quick writerly witterings. Today I'm just doing two unboxings and I'm rather excited about both of them. Here we have a box. What on earth could be inside this? Nice New Zealand knife, and we can find out. Just getting this stuff out of the way first. Here we have a box. Let's open it up. This is one of those delightful boxes from Aquaman. It's only the second time I've ordered anything from them. But Aquaman are jolly good in the way that they present their wonderful things. Ooh. So there's a box. Don't know why that's there. There's a packet of sweets which they send every time, and I think it's rather delightful. With a little card, present. But now let's get to the serious stuff. I know what that is. I'll explain in a moment. Now look at that. Isn't that lovely? Beautifully wrapped. And another one that's slightly larger and beautifully wrapped. So, what have we got in here? First of all, those of you who know me know that I had a horrible disaster the other day. This ink bottle fell off my desk and the lid of the bottle cracked, which means I now can't fill my ink from it. It also, you'll notice, does not stay any longer on top of my desk in case of disasters. This is a very nice box, don't know why that's there. This, however, I know exactly what this is because I explained my disaster to those nice people and they said they would send me 2 new lids. So now I can happily take this lid off and throw it away. And now, once more, I have a working ink bottle which I can fill my pen from. That is good news. Let's put that back down there. Not taking risks with it. That goes in the bin. Gone. And this spare will be retained. That's rather nice. Labels for the bottle too. So, what have I got here? Well, the first thing, because I had that disaster with my ink bottle, I thought I'd better replace the ink because I really like Aquaman Israel Zeiblau, which is a glorious, glorious ink. And here, carefully packaged, is a fully functioning new bottle of Israel Zeiblau. That is a joy to see. I can write with that ink again. But what could be in this one? Right, let's just pause for a second. Look at that packaging. A little bit of a bow on it, sticky label, neatly wrapped up with this lovely paper. Isn't that neatly done? Very neatly done. I admire firms that take a little bit of care over the presentation of their items. So, what's in here? More Aquaman ink, obviously. But this time, it is the Delft's Blau. Slightly smaller bottle, but this ink is just a gorgeous colour, and I'll review it in a little while. Not today, however. Having shown you that, here's another little box. What could be in here? Well, actually, I know what's in here, because I was warned it was going to be sent to me. But you don't know. And you're going to wait, because it's going to take a while for me to remember how to open this box. These boxes are enormously well designed, and oh yes, I think it goes down there. Enormously well designed and somewhat difficult to figure out how to break into when you're new to them. As I'm demonstrating quite well. Oh dear. Right, so it doesn't go there. It goes down there. I used to work with a guy who said if he had a brain it'd be dangerous. I'm feeling a bit that way inclined myself right this minute. Okay, we have a cardboard box. It's not a paper bag, but I still can't fight my way into it. Ah, hang about. I think I might have just sorted it. On the other hand, I might be wrong. You see, that seems to be roughly the way it ought to go. It doesn't seem to want to. Right, so let's just have a look at it from this end. So that goes to there, that goes to there, that's all fine. And then this, I think... Oh, I'm going to have to take off this tape, aren't I? That'll be easiest. One of those types of box that really ought to have an instruction, open this end first. There we go, that's got it. So, what's inside here? First of all, there is a user guide and a polishing cloth and some free ink. That's nice. And then we have this. First of all, a very attractive leather pen pouch. Just have that out here. And, oh yes, that's real leather. It's got a magnetic closure, which is rather nice. Very pleasant. And then we have this. What can be in here? Obviously, anybody who knows me, you'll have guessed it's a pen. But the question is, what sort of pen? Now, I haven't reviewed any Conway Stewarts for a little while. Reason being that the back end of last year, as you know, my brother died, and I was urgently sent off to New Zealand to see him one last time. But I was offered, when I returned, one of these, a Duro Garnet Red. Only 80 being made. And the nice people at Conway Stewart said, would you like to review one? I said, yes, I'd be delighted to. And they tried to. But every time they thought they could send me a pen, they had another order. So of the 80, I believe about 40 have already been sold. But at last, there's a slight hold-up, and so they've sent me this to have a review. And that is really quite stunning. It is a spectacular looking pen. And I don't know if you can quite see it there. Come on, focus. But as I turn it there, you can just see the cartridge converter inside it, so it's just slightly transparent. It's quite a light pen. Feels nice. that will be reviewed shortly when I've had a chance to have a play with it. There you go. Bunch of inks, a new pen with its own little leather holder to be reviewed shortly. Thanks a lot for watching. Normal service will resume now.